Spence, where do you stand on this? Chris Eubank Jr., we know, lost to Conor Benn, and there was all sorts of questions being asked afterwards about Eubank Jr.'s state of mind, state of fitness, etc. Now we hear expected to return to the ring as a super middleweight this summer. What was your take when you heard that, especially off the back of the fact that everyone was saying, well, this guy's been to hell and back. He might never be back.
Yeah, I thought it was too soon. When I heard that, I thought that, there was that speculation that he'd be returning in the summer. I've actually spoke to his team since then to see if there was any truth in that, and they said no truth in that at the moment. Chris is still recovering, still getting better. He's not 100% right yet. And until he does get better, then he'll make that decision. But it won't be as early as the summer for sure if he does return, and that is a big if. See what his appetite is, see what his health is like, more importantly. If he can make a full 100% recovery, then, you could see him back in the ring possibly in 2026, late 2026, but not in the summer.
I mean, he uploaded a video of himself, Simon, at one stage, a couple of weeks after the fight with Ben, lying in a hospital bed, seemingly unconscious. Doctors performed a medical procedure on him. And now we're talking about when he might be back.
Oh, I don't know what that's all about. I mean, the fact of the matter is he's got a particular condition that's resolvable. It will be resolved. It's what's left of him as a fighter. And at super middleweight, you've got Terence Crawford now vacated. You've got Canelo as a declining force. But I think if he takes a meaningful fight in that division against someone like Hamza Shearers, he loses all day. So whilst we enjoy Chris Eubank because he is a spectacle, he's a press conference gold.
Oh, yeah.
As a fighter, I think that's all done.
Right, right. So we shall see. It's if, not when, Chris Eubank Jr. returns. The big fights just keep on coming, do they not? And here's another. The last day of this month, January the 31st, in the northeast of England, in Newcastle, Josh Kelly will look to become world champion in a headline bout against the IBF super welterweight title holder, the Russian. Here I go. Kelly Akram Murtazaliev. But this guy can fight, as far as I gather. But so can Josh. And I'm delighted to say Josh joins us live on the show this lunchtime. Josh, good afternoon. How have the preparations been going?
Good, Jim. Thank you, mate. Everything's spot on. Everything is absolutely spot on.
Yeah, Josh, you've been waiting for this opportunity for a while now. Since that loss to David Avanesian down at welterweight, you went up to super welter. And I think it's fair to say we've seen the best of you, mate. 7 wins on the spin. Yeah. And you get yourself into a great opportunity here. But this is a formidable champion, a very heavy-handed champion and a tough guy to beat, coming off a good win over Tim Zhu last time out. Third round knockout, who's a quality fighter himself. Your back's against the wall here.
Well, to be honest, all the pressure's on him. He's coming over to me. He's the world champion. I don't feel as though there's any pressure on me. And I feel like I'm going to go out there and perform. And these styles suit my style. Like, everyone wants to come and try and knock me out and trying to put hands on it. So the faster he comes, the harder he tries to punch, the more he becomes more predictable and the more it sets into my sort of rhythm and timing and stuff like that. But I believe Tim Zhu's a good fighter, but I don't believe he hasn't got the skill set I've got in terms of movement, skill, ability, and IQ in the ring when I'm on form, when I'm really on form.
Well, I think that's the secret, isn't it? Like you say, it's the ring IQ here, because you can't sit still for a second with this guy. I was watching the Tim Zhu fight, actually, and Zhu's quite an aggressive fighter himself, and and he was they were both punching at the same time. I think with this guy, you have to keep moving the whole time, and that's the keys to victory here, isn't it? On the move for 12 rounds, because you can't stand still.
It depends, Spencer. It depends. We'll soon see. I'm a tough kid from Sunderland, so I'm not going to be bullied. The looks might deceive you. I've grown over time, but I was a fat little kid from Sunderland, and I got tossed into boxing to stop getting bullied. So yeah, that's me. So I'm
actually,
as hard as
Josh. I may as well be honest with you. In the commercial break, we were thrilled that you were joining us. But Spencer, and I'm not calling you out here, Spence, but Spencer did say this Murtazaliev. I mean, Josh is going to have his hands full. This guy is proper fighter. But you know that, don't you?
I hope everyone thinks that, because he's going to make the win even better. That's what I've been telling people. I said, listen, please overrate this guy. Because 2 guys he's fought, Kulkai and Tim Zhu. Tim Zhu, we went in there and had a shootout with him. And I don't know, and he made a stupid mistake, Tim Zoo, going to the body early, which was crazy. Kulkai was life and death, but he said he was fasting during that time. But Kulkai was 38 when he boxed him, and it was a life and death fight, and that was for the vacant IBF title. So them are the two guys he's really boxed. So other than that, I'm not going to downplay him. I want him to be this monster, to come in and take me head off and everything else, and everyone think, oh, Josh is this. The only loss I've ever had was against David Abnation at 147. I was taking 14, 15 pounds off in 1 morning to make the weight. And there's no way, like now, as a strong, fulfilled man who's got more confidence than ever, the weight's not affecting us anything. I'm in a great position spiritually, mindset-wise. I don't see why I can't go out there and put the performance on and just stand him on his head, but we'll all see on January 31st. That's the beautiful thing about it.
I hope so, Josh. I hope so. I hope it does, Spencer. We all do.
Absolutely. Listen, when you get these opportunities, you have to go in against the champions, and you're always there as the underdog. That's the way that the game works, and it's about feeding off that pressure, turning that into a positive energy. Josh sounds like he's got that. I mean, a question I wanted to ask you as well, Josh, home arena, Newcastle Arena, for you again. How important is that, getting that fight to land there? Because at times when it is tough and you've got to get down to the trenches, that home advantage can help sometimes.
I mean, it's half at home. I'm from Sunderland myself, but yeah, the lads. It's
closer than where he's from, mate. Trust me.
Yeah, 100%. So all the lads from the northeast are going to be there, and it just feels special when I go out there. It feels special. It feels like I've got this little bit of extra something there, some energy and a feeling, and do you know what it is? Just I'm trusting wholeheartedly in the journey and the process and what God's got planned for us. And I believe this is the time now that He's put me here for a big reason. So
come on, Simon, this would be
absolutely. I'm a big fan of Josh Kelly's. I'm obviously Adam Booth trains him. Hopefully, he's doing a better job training you at boxing. He's doing with the paddle side of things, because I've heard about your paddle game, Josh.
I've been hearing about your paddle game.
Has Adam detailed a significant game plan? I'm not expecting you to tell me what it is, but a significant game plan for this fight.
There's 3 or 4 different ways we can do the fight. Obviously, I'm not gonna come on here and explain anything. But like you said, Simon, he does go into depth, and he does like to work things out. So there's a few different ways we can go about it. But at the end of the day, if you put me on my best against him and his best, and my attributes against his attributes, I think the only attribute he's got, a couple of attributes he's got that's better than mine, is probably his length of his shots and his power, how hard he hits, and how strong he is. But other than that, I feel as though I tick every other box.
Have you got the power, Josh? Because that was a question I asked Spence about Dalton Smith going into the Mateus fight. Does he have the power to deal with Mateus? And he fought him fire for fire. And you sort of bristled at the notion that Spencer was alluding to, which is you got to keep out of range. And Dalton Smith didn't. He fought Subriel Mateus' fight and beat him at his own game. Do you think you've got the power to concentrate his mind?
I think I've got the speed, which people don't see coming. When you've got that speed, what people don't see coming, that equals power automatically. Yeah. It's like standing there and getting hit from the side on the slide when it wobbles you. You think, where's that come from? Well, if you take, for example, all the journeymen in the boxing, they normally don't get stopped because these young kids are coming and they're loading up and they're hitting them with everything and they see everything coming. The shot what you take people out with is a shot they don't see coming. And that's where a lot of my shots land from.
Yeah, Josh, I come down the gym, didn't I, not so long ago, actually, to do some stuff with you and David Adelaide. And I've got to tell you, mate, my left arm has never been the same. It's still not right. Like I can't lift weights because I've done. Yeah, it was the left hook. He was working on this. Adam was saying to me, "Feel his left hook, but put the small pads on, Spence. Put the small pads." So I'd done it, and because I was there and I was surrounded by boxers, a little bit ego there, and he's whacking this with a left hook, and my arms it's still not recovered, mate. It's still so. The answer to that question to Simon is yes, he has got the power. I think that you've got one punch power, mate. You could take him out at any given chance for sure.
Yeah, just I choose to box at times, but my ego needs repairing as well on this paddle court. So Simon, if you want a game, get down there with Adam, because we're getting beat at the moment.
But Adam's useless, Josh.
He says you're a fading talent. I've heard.
Very good.
Josh, listen, we wish you well, mate, against this fellow Kelly Akram Mutazaliev, and maybe you go about it the way that Sunderland have gone about it in the Premier League. Surprise everybody. Get in there and do the job. Be magnificent if you can do it for us, mate. Well done.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, best of luck, Josh.
Good luck, Josh.
Cheers. Thank you.
On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app, and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.